What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Cardinal Red. We back for some more of that Ali Land boxing talk, people. Yeah, we talking Terrence Crawford, why he's ducking Earl Spence. Now, I know I'm going to get beat up, and drugged through the mud for this by all the Terrence Crawford fans, but oh well. This is the internet, so who cares? But why he's ducking Earl Spence? I mean, to me, there are a couple of reasons. There was one main reason, but there are a few reasons to me. I start off with reason number one to me. Number one, I would say because Terrence Crawford he's not a natural welterweight to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Earl Spence is a natural welterweight. You know what I'm saying? He walks around heavier than a welterweight. I don't think Terrence Crawford walks around heavier than an actual welterweight. So I would say that's the first reason, is that I feel like 147 is a better division for Earl Spence. Actually, I feel like Earl Spence could actually move up to even to a 150, 155 almost, and fight guys like Golovkin if he wanted to. Well, I feel like if Terence Crawford tried to move up and fight Golovkin, he would lose pretty badly. Number two, and which is the main factor to me of why he's ducking Earl Spence, and it's kind of complicated, is promotion. You know what I'm saying? It's the promoters is the reason, and it's a big factor. Is promotion. Is Bob Earl controls that. Bob Earl makes the fight, so it's really not up to Terence Crawford who he's gonna fight next. And number three, the main reason to me, and it goes back to the number 2 point, but I'm expanding on that. The main reason is once again the promotion, and the fact that, but within that, it's the fact that there's nobody for Terence Crawford to fight, but Terence Crawford wants to be the A side. So here's where the complication comes in. Earl Spence can fight multiple people. He has multiple fights that can be made. You know what I'm saying? He could fight Sean Porter. He could fight Keith Thurman. He could fight Danny Garcia. He could fight now Manny Pacquiao. He could fight, I'm missing somebody. And there's one more guy in there. I feel like he can go make those 5 fights. While on the other hand, because all those are all in-house fights. On the other hand, there's nobody left for Terence Crawford to fight. When you had the Manny Pacquiao fight in hand, which could have elevated you to the next level if you fought him and beat him, you didn't take it. Because you wanted to be the A side. You thought Manny should be, he's old and all this, but he still has a bigger fan base than you. And he's accomplished more in the sport of boxing than you. So you should have realized that, number one, after Manny Pacquiao, there's nobody left for you to fight, because Bob Earl isn't going to risk his cash cow in a cross-promotional fight. You see what happened during the Maypac fight. He got screwed over on the money. So when it comes to his last cash cow, I don't think he's ever going to risk that by putting him in a cross-promotional fight unless he's the A side. Now that's the reason that Terence Crawford is ducking. He might not be personally ducking Earl Spence, like he don't want to fight him because I'm scared of him, but you're ducking him because, truth be told, you have nobody else to fight, so you have no leverage and power. Whereas Earl Spence has plenty of fights to make, so he has all the leverage and power over you. He can say, well, I don't have to fight you. I can go get another fight just as big as you, because you're not doing no pay-per-view numbers, number one, anyway. So I can go get one of these PBC guys, fight them on regular TV, and make the same amount of money. So you, as a boxer, have no leverage and power. You stuck on Terence Crawford Island at top rank with greasy old Bob Earl. And this is the reason, the real reason, that Terence Crawford is ducking. I wouldn't say he's personally ducking, but from a business standpoint, you have no other reason, you have no other choice but to duck Earl Spence, because you can't just go fight him. Bob Earlman, as a businessman, is not going to risk it all on Earl Spence, one fight, where he could go make multiple fights throughout Top Rank and draw in the same amount of money that one Earl Spence fight is going to make. But 9 times out of 10, all those in-house Top Rank fights that Terrence Crawford and Bob Earl have, Terrence Crawford's going to win them 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many Top Rank guys. They don't have too many welterweights anyway anymore. That's high-level guys that are going to go in there and beat Terrence Crawford. Now, I still think Terrence Crawford's a bum, because Terrence Crawford ain't, unfortunately for Terrence Crawford, like I said, there's nobody for him to fight. The one good fight he had, you didn't fight Manny Pacquiao, so I'm not going to give you no props for that. The only other fights you can make without being a cross-promotional PBC is Amir Khan. I haven't heard you call out Amir Khan. Haven't heard you call out Kell Brook. That's another fight you could have made. I haven't heard you call. And this is guys that that Earl Spence have already beat as far as Kell Brook. So he's crossing platforms as well, going to fight fighters. He's not just sticking within the Top Rank stable. You know what I'm saying? This is the problem that Terrence Crawford has, and this is why he's a bum. This is why Earl Spence is actually the A side. This is why Terrence Crawford is actually ducking Earl Spence, is because you have no leverage and power. When you ain't got no leverage and power, you might as well be ducking, because at the end of the day, like I said, Earl Spence can go do whatever he wants to do. He has 4 fights that can be made in the flip of a switch at PBC already. Who you gonna fight, Terrence Crawford? Jeff Horn again? Let's touch on that. His claim to fame right now is he beat the guy that beat Manny Pacquiao, Jeff Horn. That's your claim to fame. And the only fight left at Top Rank for you is a Horn rematch. Nobody watched the first one. Anybody watching the second one? Who you gonna fight now? What, you gonna drop 10 pounds and go fight Lomachenko? I doubt it. Bob Earl's not cross-promoting you at all. I'm surprised he ain't took you to, like I said, to fight Kell Brook or Amir Khan. He has close ties to both of those guys. I'm surprised them 2 fights haven't happened. I can at least give you props if you beat Amir Khan or Kell Brook. I can say, okay, well, he's beat an elite name that's been around for a while. But you beat nobody. You beat a bunch of top-ranked fighters. That's it. You beat a whole bunch of top-ranked fighters. That's it. That's all you got. So I have to give Earl Spence the nod on this one when it comes to being the A side, when it comes to people saying that Earl Spence ain't ducking, because Earl Spence can go anywhere he wants to within PBC or across the pond with Eddie Hearn and make a fight. Terrence Crawford ain't doing that. Terrence Crawford is sticking with Top Rank, because Terrence Crawford is stuck on Terrence Crawford Island at Top Rank Boxing with Bob Earl's old greasy butt. That's Ali Land Boxing Talk for now. Make sure y'all leave me a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. Hit that like and subscribe button. We almost there, people. I want to thank all the new subscribers, man. We almost there. Only need 8 more subscribers, man. Come on, y'all. Hit that button. Just keep on tapping it. YouTube don't know you doing it. Just keep tapping the button. We out of here.